What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I am your host, Steven. Oh, man. Hey, I just literally put that together not too long ago. Seriously, like for real. Just put that together. Like, seriously, just put that together. Like, man. So I hope that's something that people enjoy, something that people is like, I put that together like real quick. And guess what? Guess what? Right now, not only am I live right here on Facebook, but I'm also live right here on YouTube as well. So I actually got both of them up and going at the exact same time. So the thing is awesome is because both of them are actually legitimately going at the same time. I didn't think I could pull it off, but both of them are legitimately going at the same time. So of course we got here on Facebook, but then right over here we got YouTube. So it's going to take a while before people actually understand that I'm on YouTube and actually start coming in on there. So what's up, Dre? What's up, Cassandra? What's up, Brianna? What's up, Kiwi? How y'all are doing? Welcome to another episode of En-Syte. I'm your host, Steven. It is the 100th episode. For those of you who did not know, this is the 100th episode. This is the first time I'm streaming live on YouTube. So YouTube, yeah, y'all missed like 99 episodes. I did this legitimately starting on Facebook. Right now, I'm on the 100th episode here on Facebook. So here's I am right now, full effect. Right now, full effect here on YouTube. And this is a show called En-Syte. We talk about things such as love, life, relationships, sex, almost anything that deals with basically things in that area. And it's just great that it's been 100 episodes. Thanks, Dre. I appreciate it. Happy 100, bro. Thank you. So the thing is, I make this a live show so that as you comment, I will read your comments and reply to them, as well as probably debating with you back and forth. You have people over here that can debate with, people over there that can debate with. We just gonna go back and forth like this, and hopefully it turns out to be something good. Cassandra says, yes, we made it this far. Yes, with more to go. Yeah, we made it this far, but with more to go. This is only just the beginning. This is only 100 episodes. In another 2 years, it's going to be 200 episodes. And 2 years after that, it'll be 300. I'm not stopping doing this until y'all want me to stop. And guess what? Even if y'all want me to stop, I'm still doing it. En-Syte is not going anywhere. As long as I can sit here, record, and talk, En-Syte ain't going nowhere. En-Syte is not going anywhere. And this is just an amazing, amazing feat and accomplishment. Yes, I put together a theme song. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I hope y'all like it. I'm glad y'all actually heard it. And it's there. It's there. So those of you who are just tuning in, you might want to go back to the beginning of the video to actually hear my theme song that I put together literally just this morning. Real quick. What's up, Sam? What's up, Sam? What's up, Simone? What's up, Whitney? How y'all doing? Welcome to the 100th episode, everybody. Welcome. I have no words. I have no words for making it this far, really. I have no words for making it this far to the 100th episode. It is here. It is live. It is full effect. And I am greatly appreciative of every last one of y'all for helping me make it this far, man. Name the theme song, Pump, Rinse, Repeat. We're going to name the theme song Pump, Rinse, Repeat. Yeah, that's going to be the name of this theme song, Pump, Rinse, Repeat. Oh, man. That's a nice little inside joke right there. Not too many people know about that, but we're going to roll like that. Pump, rinse, repeat. Oh, my God. Oh, so those of you who are watching on YouTube, yes, feel free to comment. I will go back and forth. I will see your comments. I will respond to them accordingly, as well as the ones over here on Facebook. Like I said, I do have two screens going on at once. Hey, Brittany, how you doing? I have two screens going on at once, so I will do my best to go back and forth if they reach that limit. But it probably won't be that way for a little while now. So on today's episode, this was brought to me because I was sitting there for the past week trying to figure out what I'm going to do for the episode and things of that nature, but didn't think what I was going to talk about for the episode. So it's kind of messed up that I'm sitting here constantly thinking of what I'm going to do. What am I going to do? What can I do? It's the 100th episode. What can I do? What can I do? But didn't have nothing to talk about. Yeah. So, last minute, I asked some coworkers, what would be a good thing to talk about. And One person actually brought it to my attention and actually gave me an idea for it. So, I mean, this wasn't a bad idea, nothing like that. And I don't think I've done anything like it. Excuse me, I'm over here still inviting some people. I just thought about some people who do enjoy the show, but, time slips from them. So I'd be the courtesy and invite them through Facebook. I can't invite anybody on YouTube except if I tell people on Facebook to go to YouTube. But that's beside the point. For those of you who are watching right now on YouTube, feel free to comment. Feel free to comment. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I have plenty more content where that came from. I already have other episodes already up on YouTube. So feel free to watch those as well. So here's where we're going to go, okay? Jolene, how you doing? No, we're not talking about tacos. We are not talking about tacos. We're not talking about tacos. No, we're not starting that again. We're not starting that again. What we're going to talk about is this. We all know when you work a job, and you work a job where there's a lot of people, and you always have that one person that you are always around, you always talk to, they're always a good friend to you, right? And they end up being your work husband or work wife, right? But you got this work husband and work wife, but you actually got a husband or wife at home. Now, what's up, Smiles? So, for those of you just joining in, I am live on YouTube. Feel free to go over to YouTube. Just type in En-Syte in the search bar. Feel free to comment on YouTube as well, or let other people know that we're on YouTube as well. So, like I was saying, you have an actual husband or wife at home, but when you're at work, you have a work husband or work wife. Now, you wonder, like, if a person is married, why would they do this? Like, why would they have a work husband or work wife? Like, why? Is it because they're not getting the attention at home, or as things just not that happy in the house, but they gotta confine to somebody else and yada yada yada? I'm like, yeah, sometimes it could be just for fun. You never know. But the thing is, hey Nigel, we all have a work wife. Well, I'm not saying we all do. The people who have a work wife or work husband have them for a specific reason. It's not always just for a key fun. It's not just her joking around. It's actually due to the fact that, there is something going on at home. And not too many people know that this person is going through the stuff at home, except for that other specific person. So it's not always true. No, you're right, Whitney. You're right. It's not all the time true that there's something going on in the house. But that is normally the main reason, is because they aren't getting what they want at home. So sometimes they venture out, and due to the fact that they're not that much of an outgoing person, they get it at work. And I can kind of agree with that. I mean, if you're not getting what you're supposed to get at home, you're going to get it from someplace else. You may not cheat, but you're going to get that attention from someplace else. And that normally boils down to one specific person that you work with. Don't, saying don't throw shade. No, because we're not going into tacos, Whitney. That's what it is. Smiles, they want to talk about tacos. We're not talking about tacos. We're talking about a work husband and wife. But you normally confide within that person. And that right there is like the real difficult thing right there. Hey, Crystal, how you doing? So you may like talk to this person, tell them like, well, my wife, I mean, she's good and all. It's just sometimes she does this that irritates me, or and then all of a sudden that person becomes your best friend, and then sometimes it can lead one thing to another. And that's not normally a good thing, and that's how normally those affairs at work happen. But you'd be a little bit afraid of that. Simone says, I had the best work husband while in college. He made the best ramen noodles, helped me move my furniture around. He made the best ramen noodles. and help me move it around. Okay. Hey, Christiana, how you doing? Okay, help me. Okay, help make the best ramen noodles. Okay, that's one hell of a work husband. Make ramen noodles. All right, made best ramen noodles ever in existence. All right. Okay, but see, that's the thing, though. See, everybody at some point in time, while working a job, has had a work husband or work wife. Even if you weren't in a relationship, you still had one. You didn't want to be in a relationship with them due to the fact y'all worked together and y'all didn't want to make things odd and complicated, but y'all still considered each other, quote unquote, work husband, work wife to yourselves. Y'all always hung around each other. Y'all always talked to each other. Y'all always did this, that, whatever, all together. Which was nothing wrong with at all. Nothing wrong with at all. For those of you watching on YouTube, just let you know, I always keep me a bottle of water because all this talking makes my throat dry. So deal with the fact that I always have me a bottle of water. So yeah, Whitney says, it's kind of hard for me to explain, but I do understand. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, we don't always like try to do anything wrong or anything like that. It just, things end up being that way, especially when you need that one person to vent to, and then you have that one person who's a perfect listening ear, who actually listens to what you say, tries to give you the best advice, and takes your feelings into consideration at the same time. That person right there, that person, you know. See, Dre says most of the time it's just someone you can vent to. Exactly. That's actually the reason why I just brought that up, because I kind of glanced at your comment, Dre, but I didn't get a chance to read it. But yeah, it's that person that you vent to, that person that you want to talk to, that person that you feel. And it's like, you want to talk to them, you want to say something, but it's like, you don't know. You don't know. It's just all of those things, you know? You just want to go ahead, you want to tell these people all these types of things, and then that it's not right, but you need someone to vent to. Is that, you got someone to tell, or it's just a simple fact that you just want attention and you're not getting that attention that you want. So it's one of those two things almost all the time. See, Whitney replying to Dre says, not venting all the time. Sometimes it can be an outlet, them doing things or saying things that's not being done or said at home. That, exactly. Because, how can I put this? Like, not doing things at home is just, it's rough. It is really, really rough when you are at home and things aren't going right. So once you go ahead and you start talking to somebody and, things just start to happen. You start to catch feelings. You start to catch feelings. Slowly but surely, you start to catch feelings. That's all I can say. You start to catch feelings. And it's really, really not that easy. It really isn't. When it says, me personally, I wouldn't want to discuss my home issues with my work husband. Hell, he's supposed to be keeping my mind off the bullshit. Okay. All right. Jay says, no matter what, you always want to feel protected, and they have your back while at work. Yeah, they do. That's what they're supposed to do. I can understand what Whitney is saying. She doesn't want to discuss, the issues at home, because that's what the work husband is supposed to do. The work husband is supposed to help, or the work wife is supposed to help you keep your mind off of that stuff and make sure that you are comfortable and good and happy and all smiles and everything. That's all smiles. But no. And all smiles. But that's not the point. That's not the point. The point is, why do we really have one? Like, why don't we just talk our issues out with our significant other? And why do we have one? See, Rachel says, yeah, I'm definitely not one to be okay with my guy confining in other females at work or getting close with them people these days. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading this all the way wrong. Let me start over. Yeah, I'm definitely not one to be okay with my guy confining with other females at work or getting close with them. People these days have no boundaries and end up messing around with your man. They don't know him, just what he shows them and acts like at work. Yeah, that is very true. I don't know why I had a hard time reading that at first, but apparently I did. Apparently I was a little illiterate at that point in time. But no, I fully understand what you're coming from, Rachel. Yeah. You wouldn't want your significant other confiding into someone else because they only see them how they are at work. And everybody knows your work persona is different from your outside of work persona. Everybody knows this. Everybody knows that. And that's just what that is. Every single person knows that how you are in work is how you are completely different outside of work. That's just what that is. See, Dre replying to Rachel says, but your man wanna have your beat. Wait, whoa, wait. I misunderstood that whole thing, but okay. But I think I want to say like want to have your game. But yeah, I mean, you just got to be very, very careful in terms of that. You got like it when you want to go and confide in someone that is the opposite sex of you or anything of that nature. It's rough because you want to talk to somebody that's not your significant other because your significant other is not listening, no matter how many times you done talked, how many times y'all done tried this, that, and that. Things have always just went out the window. It just went clean out the window and has never really fully went into effect. And that's just the bad part about it. And the thing is, you finally start confiding to somebody, and then next thing you know, it's just like, this person is feeling me. This person understands me, and I'm starting to like this person, and I'm starting to catch feelings, and now my heart is palpitating out of my chest because this person is here for me, and I don't know what else to do. Yeah, basically. Dre says two can't tangle of your two can't tangle if your guy don't open the door. Basically saying like, things can't happen between your guy and the significant other, another woman, if he doesn't open up that door. As long as that door remains closed, he's not going to do anything, basically. Dre says, want to have to be game is what else. Oh, okay, cool. Whitney says, I've never had one. I'm just speaking in general. I wouldn't want someone to move in on my husband. But in general, you have to be careful in confining in the opposite sex or consoling the opposite sex. That is very true. What's up, Jermaine? How you doing? Yeah, that is very true. You do have to be very, very careful in terms of that. I skipped the comment. I'm so sorry. See, this is what happens. See, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Simone. I apologize. Simone says the work husband wife is the ride or is. Oh wait. The work husband wife is that ride or die. The best friend at work that help you keep from putting hands on people. Yeah, it can be. Yeah, that person can be that one person to help you keep your sanity and make sure that you don't lay hands on people and not in the religiously holy, deity kind of way. Oh man. I mean, that's the thing though. You have that person that you confide in, and it could be a good thing or a bad thing. It could be a good thing or a bad thing. It just depends on the mindset of the person. And here's the thing. If it leads up to the point that things are being discussed so much so that it could be a possibility that the relationship, marriage, whatever case may be, the foundation is starting to come off from underneath it. And when you lose the foundation, when you start to lose that foundation from your relationship, and that other person is the other person you're confining into is there, that person is going to build their place in your heart. Whether they're trying to or not, whether you're trying to or not, that person is going to build their way into your heart because that person is there for you throughout this tough time. And then you're going to have that difficult choice. Like, do I still want to deal with my significant other who is really right now not giving too much a crap about me? Or should I just call it quits and be with this person who I know is here for me? But you don't know how well that person is there for you. That's another bad part. You already know your significant other is there for you in some way, shape, or form. If they're a decent significant other. But at the same time, you have to realize, like, is it really worth it? Is it really, really worth it to make that jump, to make that leap, to make that bound? You don't know, because it's 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 a risk. It's a risk. And sometimes you may take that risk and you may enjoy it for the time that it happens. And then once that big decision comes, then you're like, damn, what am I supposed to do now? I mean, I got my wife, who I do love dearly, but at the same time, I got this one woman who's just, been there by my side these past 3 months. What exactly am I going to do? Like, what exactly can I do in terms of this? Like really, what can I do? And you don't know what you can do, because you have one that you love, one that you're starting to catch feelings for, but the one you love is starting to slowly pull away, and the other one is starting to more so build up. So you was just confused about life right now. Whitney says when you label them as work husband, wife, that's when the drama starts. They feel they with you. It's not worth your relationship. Well, no, it's not the fact that you entitle them that. You don't tell them that you're like, oh, you my work husband, you my work wife. No, you don't tell them that. It's just that's what it feels like. That's just the person that you always talk to, the person you always sit with at lunch, the person you always be around at lunch, or the person you always be around while working, depending on how close y'all work together. It's just that. It's not basically saying like you're my husband, I'm your husband, you my work wife kind of thing. Like, nah. It's just the semblance of the actions that are taken. It's more so the actions than the title. That's just the thing. The actions mean more so than a title. Trust and believe. It's just like when you at your job. You may have someone that's titled a manager, but don't know how to manage shit. Just because they got the title don't mean that they actually are what they are. Plain and simple. Yeah, people do take labels way too far, but the labels don't mean anything. Labels don't mean. Let me stop right now, because that's gonna be that's a future episode right there. That's future. Yep. See, this is why I enjoy. This is why I love talking to y'all. This is why I enjoy talking to y'all, because y'all keep on giving me ideas. There we go. Wrote it down so I won't forget it. Labels. Next week episode. Labels. We're going to be talking about labels next week. But yeah, but it's not about the label. It's not about the label. It's just about the action that is behind it. That's what it is. It's the actions behind it. So it's just, how can I put this? It's just, it's the actions. It's the actions. It's not really the title. It's the actions behind it. Like, you're sitting with someone all the time. You're chilling with someone all the time. Y'all talk outside of work, and it's not work-based things. Y'all doing all of these other things, and it just slowly builds up. It slowly builds up, and it slowly seems as you're not cheating. You're not doing anything majorly wrong outside the relationship, but it's something that tends to pick up a little bit of a radar red flagish kind of thing. So you want to be careful with that. That's what I'm just saying. That's something you just want to be very, very, very careful about. So it's just that when you have that person at work that you can vibe with, chill with, talk with, whatever the case may be with, in the back of your mind, you wonder, is this the person that I should be with? Because just because you're married to someone does not mean you're supposed to be married to someone. Well, that particular someone. Some people get married due to the fact of different reasons and different things, and a lot is a lie, and it ends up being something way more than you think it is. But then you find out later on, you find somebody else who was really meant for you, but you can't do much of shit about it because you're already with somebody. And that more so than not will be your work husband or wife. That's what it is. Simone says, wait, work husbands and wives don't come outside the workplace unless it's a work event. Oh, now that's what you think. What's up, Brian? How you doing, sweetie? That's what you think. That's what you think, Simone. Work people, they come out of workplace. They come out. It's not just at work. That's how much it can build up. That's how far it can actually go. And that's how damaging it could be. Which in terms, you have to be very, very careful about that. You have to make a huge decision about some things. You have to really think, is this going to be worth your relationship? Will you be happy with this person that you're considering your work husband or wife versus your actual husband or wife? Like, how would you tell this to that person? I've fallen out of love with you, but I found someone else. Because the thing is, a relationship begins to end when all of the little things stop. The little things that you've noticed, but you've noticed and that they're there, but you really don't say nothing about it because they're the good little things, but you don't say anything about it. But once you notice those good little things are starting to fade, that's how you know the relationship is starting to end. Y'all don't hang out as much no more. How many work girlfriends have I had? Wait a minute. Time out. Are you asking me like work wives or how many girlfriends that I've actually had that I've worked with? That's a question that can go two different ways. Hey Jan, how you doing? Because honestly, I've never had what they dubbed as a work wife. Never have I asked anybody that actually was dubbed as a work wife. I've been an opening ear for a lot of people. I've been a person to talk to, a shoulder to cry on, but never have I been work husband. Never. I'm just trying to figure out what's the answer to which question. I've never had a work wife. Never had a work wife. You was, yeah? Oh. Okay, I'm not sure. Hey, look, I'm not trying to lie to nobody. I'm not trying to lie. I don't know, because here's the thing. If I'm gonna have a work wife, I have a work wife when I'm single. I'm single. I'm not trying to have a work wife. I'm trying to have a real wife. Shit. I'm trying to. Okay, here's the thing. As far as I know, I've never had a work wife. But since working at the job that I work at now, and I've been there for 5 years. I've only been officially in a relationship with 2 people. No, I'm not doing Jan like that. No, I'm just saying. I've only been in a relationship with 2 different people while working at my current job. That's it. That's all. I've never went beyond that. I've had, that I've actually worked with. I've had 2. So I'm like, hey, I've had 2 girlfriends that I work with at the current job I have right now. That's over 5 years. It's over 5 years, and that ain't bad. Each one only lasted 6 damn months. So that's only 1 year in total. That's it. That's all. Want to pry into my life? Well, congratulations, YouTube. You learned a little bit more about me. So, but yeah, when it comes down to it, the whole work husband, work wife, all that kind of thing, it's just it's hard to explain. It's very, very hard to explain. And it's hard to actually figure out like why does one have one, why this, why that, and everything of that nature. But it's mainly due to the fact of attention. Things aren't going right at home. Hey, Babbles. Things ain't going right at home. It's just all kinds of different things. And some just have them just for fun. Some have them just for fun. It's many different reasons. Many different reasons. And you just don't know the reason and why until it's the end. Some people do it just for fun. It's just all kicks and giggles. Excuse me. Some people do it for just the kicks and the giggles. Some people do it for a little bit more further things. A little bit, a little bit more, nah. You just never know. It's just, nah. But that'd be the reason. That'd be the reason why. Because you don't know. You truly don't know. And you just... Mariah says, I need to co-host one of these sessions. Yeah, feel free to come on over. Have a seat right here next to me. That's the only way it's going to happen. Because I do not know how to add people to the Facebook Live. And I'm not just to waste my brain power on trying to figure out how to put people on YouTube Live. So the only way to do it is you have to come over here and sit right here next to me. I mean, I could push the camera back a little bit more to give it more camera space and actually be two people on one camera. But other than that, yeah, See, Jan says, I had a work husband at my one job. Oh, he was nice. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. He was nice. Okay. But yeah, I mean, everyone has had one in some way, shape, or form. Has had a work husband or wife in some way, shape, or form, regardless of how you see it. See, Rachel says these days people talk sexually at work, though. I'm sure that makes it harder to be loyal to the woman you're in a relationship with. It does lead to cheating. I've never had a work husband. I always worked the same job, same hours as my guy, and I loved it. The ones who had a problem with us were females trying to get at him. Oh, yeah, that's a little bit different right there. Well, if y'all work together in the same place, or even the same hours, y'all not too far away from each other for long. That means y'all spend 8 hours at work, and then y'all spend 16 hours together in some way, shape, or form. So, yeah. There shouldn't be no problem with that. But yeah, that is the problem. The messy ones, those messy women, those messy men who try and make sure that your relationship don't work so they can take it for themselves. Them the dirty mugs right there. Dre says, but honestly, a work spouse is not all bad. It may not lead to something physical. It's just someone you can talk to, and that person just got your best interest at heart. Yes, that is true too. Like you need that person that you can talk to, especially if you feel the need to really talk to somebody, but you only trust limited amount of people, and those limited amount of people you don't even fully trust. So you have that one person that you see all the time that you can trust, so that you talk to, that you vent to, that you let your heart out to, and let them know how you feel and everything of that nature. And now things are just a little bit better. Things are just a little bit better. And there's nothing wrong with that. It seriously isn't. Nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing really wrong with that. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. The camera's froze for me. Like I said, this is the first time I'm doing a double stream here. I'm doing the double live stream right now. So I'm making sure it's going to have some glitches here and there. So I might pop, and freeze from time to time because I got one camera doing two things. So right now I'm just glad it's working. Oh, got a YouTube comment. Yay. Lisa Shane one says, "What exactly is a work wife slash husband? Like, what gives a person that title? Seriously asking, never understood it. It's basically, that title is. It's not exactly verbally given, but it's just those two people who are almost always together, but neither one of them are in a relationship with each other. You always see them talking, always keeping them, always staying to themselves. But neither one of them are in a relationship. And even though you know them and you know that they are in relationships with someone else, those two are always conversing. Those two are always talking. Those two are always working with each other, around each other, staying close to each other. But neither one of them are in a relationship with each other, but they only be that close to each other at work. That is what gives that person that specific quote unquote title. Uh, so yeah, it's just, hey Shay, how you doing? It's just with that particular title, yeah, it's a little bit leery, it's a little bit iffy, but just gotta be careful. Let's see here. Lisa Chain one says, "Would that be equivalent to two women who are friends? I'm like that with a female coworker. Unless you're bi, no, that's something completely different. Unless you just doing it for funs and giggles, that's it." Dre, appreciate you. Dre is supporting me on both apps. He comment on YouTube and he comment on Facebook. That's why I love you, bro. That's why I love you. Well, yeah, I just explained what the work spouse is to someone else on YouTube, so I hope you caught that. Simone says, "What about work bodyguards? Because I had a lot of them. Work family." Well, no, there's no work family is completely different. Those people those people who you consider family, like me, you, and Dre, like me, you, and Dre, we all work together at a point in time, but we considered each other family. That is something completely different than the work spouse. That's completely different. That is la familia. That is Ohana. Okay, that's something completely different than what we're talking about right now. So you can't even say it. Can't even say that both of those even coincide together. The work family is family. It's not the same as the husband wife comp. Nope, not the same. So it's just good. Thank you. Because I was really wondering if I if the sound was good on YouTube, if the video was good on YouTube. Thank God. I'm glad it is, because I'm explaining it afterwards. I'm explaining at the end of the episode. But yeah, Coop, Walter Coop was good, bro. Hey man, bro, Coop, man, hey man, I miss you, man. I miss seeing you around the job, man. I hope things are going good for you and your family. But yeah, hit that theme song real quick. I hit the theme song at the end of the episode. At the end of the episode, I hit the theme song. So I got to time it just right. I don't know how long the theme song is fully, but I'm gonna hit it at the end. It's gonna be it's my opening thing and my ending thing. So I got it on lock. We good. So yeah, the work husband, work wife thing, that's just that combination is just there. And it could be good, it could be bad, it could lead to a positive thing, it could lead to a negative thing. You never know. I'm not saying that no one should have that type of friend that you are close with at your job because of certain things you want to vent about, especially if it's about the job. But you just have those things, and that person will be there for you. That person will always be there and around for you, and that be the case, and that will be the case, and that is what it is. That is what it is. You know, hey Asia, and that's what it is. You're going to have that person that you want to confide into at work. You're going to have that person you want to talk to at work. Even if you're in another relationship, you're going to have that person that you want to talk with that you like. You may not even be fully attracted to them, but it's something about them that draws you to them and makes you want to talk to them. Because trust and believe me, temptation is a mug. Temptation is a motherfucker for real. I'm here following I appreciate it, Simone. Simone over here on YouTube as well. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. See you, Cassandra. You have a good one. But yeah, when you have that quote unquote work spouse, it's great. It's great only for the right reasons. Hey y'all, right now in combination between Facebook and YouTube, we got 10 viewers. That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm talking about. 10 people. This HD is amazing. Oh, YouTube is the things. It's weird because on my camera on Facebook, I look so much clearer than I do on my YouTube video. I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm. Oh wait, you know what? I think it's because. Wait, hold on. Maybe because it's the. Oh, okay, I get it. Because it's the screen that I'm using. Okay. Okay, that makes sense. That makes so much sense. Okay. You know what? That's not bad. I can't see the comments though. Yeah, that's not gonna work that way. That's not gonna work that way. I gotta put this back here. I thought I could do a split screen, but I can't because I can't see the comments for one of them. So it's like, eh. So yeah, this is actually. I'm glad that everything is working out just fine because this is how it's going to be from now on, guys. It's going to be Facebook and YouTube live streaming at the exact same time, and I'm hopefully it grows and actually gets bigger and better, and we have like more people watching and everything of that nature. So I do greatly appreciate it. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up, guys, on YouTube. Give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, go over to my YouTube channel, subscribe over there. Trust and believe me, I'm only going to do some exclusive things only exclusively on YouTube and not Facebook, you guys. When things start to happen, things are only going to be exclusively done on YouTube. So I need you to go over and subscribe to my YouTube channel. So trust and believe me, you're going to want to do that. But to basically cap off the episode, we all have that one person. We all actually do need that one person. And that one person will help us figure out our decision in life because that's what that person is there for. Whether it be to actually end our relationship that we know should be ended, or if it's to give it put a little bit more oomph into it and see where it goes. That's what that is. That's what that's supposed to be. That's what that work-related person is for. But in some cases, our heart exceeds our minds. And in some cases, we end up doing things that we're not supposed to do. So it's a very, very fine line to walk. And it's basically like trying to walk on thin ice. It's something you have to be extremely careful about. And that's something you just have to really, really worry about. And you have to be really, really careful about because even though it's great to have that person, even though it's great to be around that person, and even though it's just to see that person just brings a little bit of more warmth. It brings a little warmth to your heart. You still got to be careful. You still got to be explicitly careful with it. So that's what it is in terms of having a work husband or work wife. Because, man, Lee said, I had a work husband. I'm married to him now. See, there you go. See, sometimes it's good to have a work husband. It leads to happy endings. I had a work husband, and she got married to him now. That's lovely. That is lovely. Good afternoon, Ashley. So, like, when it comes down to having that work-related, you never know. That work husband, that work wife, who knows? You never know what it can lead to. You never know what it can lead to. That person could be the person for you. That person can be that vessel that you need to hear things from and to pour things into. And hey, I trust in this person. That's only if you really trust in that person. Be careful. And that would be the case with that. That would be the case with that. And that's what you have to be just careful about. Just be careful to tread that water. Just be careful and tread that water. That's all I can say about that. So, nothing else to this episode, but like I was saying, yes, like I was saying, yes, the show will be done just like this from this point forward until I decide on doing something different. I will be streaming live on both YouTube and Facebook at the exact same time. I will do my best to keep my head on a swivel to read both sides of comments because I got comments here and I got comments here. So you see me looking back and forth like crazy. It's because I'm making sure that I don't miss any comments. And I don't want to miss anyone's comments. And I don't want to miss reading them. I don't want to miss giving people shout outs and things of that nature. So I'm going to try to keep up with it as best as I can. Also, thank you all for coming and watching the 100th episode. And like I said, if you've not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, you want to go over there. You want to just type in En-Syte in the search bar. Go ahead and you'll see more than a few of my videos. And you go ahead and subscribe. Hit the little notification bell so that way you know when I go live. You know whenever I upload something. You know when I do anything. And that way you know, because there are going to be some things that I'm going to be doing just exclusively on YouTube. So if you really want to be a part of some things, you're going to have to want to stay up on it. Also, if you didn't hear it in the beginning, I did create a theme song for the show. Some people liked it. Hopefully it's something that people will get adapt to and actually continue to enjoy. And like I said, this is the 100th episode. It's not going to go anywhere soon. I am not going to be talking about no tacos on YouTube. Why does she want me to talk about tacos? I'm not talking about tacos on YouTube. No, I'm not. No. Hashtag, yeah, I got to hit the theme song, Pump, Rinse, Repeat. That's what the name of the theme song. For those of you who don't know, Pump, Rinse, Repeat is a major inside joke. And I'm saying, I'm not inside, an En-Syte joke. I don't know what episode it was on, but it came from my good friend Jan. It came from my good friend Jan, and it just took on a life on its own. I actually have to call somebody because I have to get a shirt made. Matter of fact, that is what, yep. Y'all gonna go for tacos on Saturday? Man, I want to go for tacos on Saturday. Man. It's a movement, yes. So I'm okay. Since I said exclusive things on YouTube, but I'm gonna share with you all right now. I'm actually gonna get some shirts made that's gonna say Pump, Rinse, Repeat on the front of it, with both the Facebook link and the YouTube link of my show on the back. Actually, I know somebody else who's gonna make the shirts. I gotta holler at her. And it's gonna have the En-Syte logo on the back, the big blue E that you all see. The big blue E that you all see, that is the En-Syte link. That is the En-Syte logo. It's going to be put on the back of the shirt. Hey, Keita, it's going to be put on the back of the shirt right along with the links of. It's going to be hit up on. It's going to have the words on the front, Pump, Rinse, Repeat, right along with both links on the back with the En-Syte logo on it. I'm going to order these shirts. If you guys want a shirt, feel free to let me know. Hey, Jade, how you doing? If you want a shirt, let me know. If you want a Pump, Rinse, Repeat shirt, so that way I can actually begin to get these on order and get these to you guys as soon as possible. So let me know. You can always inbox me on Facebook, or you can leave it in the comments. You can leave it in the comments right here on YouTube if you like. Leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments here on Facebook. However you want to do it. Let me know, because I'm going to get these shirts out. I'm going to actually get me a shirt of my own. It's cool. Me, my shirt first has got to have my copyright. Yes, it is. It's going to be in quotes with your name on it. It's going to be in quotes with your name on it. It's going to say Jan Y at the bottom. Exactly like that. Hey, Diamond, how you doing? Exactly like that. It's going to be in quotes just like that. With your name at the bottom. Pump, Rinse, Repeat, and Jan Y underneath it, with both links on the back from my show, Facebook and YouTube. So if you want to get in on this, let me know. I'm going to start making the phone calls, but can't do it unless you guys let me know how many you guys want. So I'm going to need some things. So if you guys can, let me know by let me know by October 28th. Let me know by October 28th of this. Let me know by October 28th as soon as you can if you are interested in the Pump, Rinse, Repeat shirts. If you are interested in them, let me know, because there we go right there. Boom, I got something for the 100th episode. Nice little giveaway. Boom. Boom. Love it. Fuck yes. Okay, finally, got something I can do. So it's going to be shirts. So with all that being said, I want to thank you all for watching. I appreciate the likes, the loves, the laughs. Feel free to share this video. YouTube, go ahead. If you haven't already yet, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Feel free to share this video. You never know, someone may need to hear it. Same thing here on Facebook. Go ahead and share this video. Share it. Don't just be afraid. Share this video. You never know. Someone may need to know about these things that we talk about. You never know. You got to share it. Share it across the land. Share it from here to the high heavens, to the seven seas, to the depths of hell. I don't care where you share it, as long as you share the video. And make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that subscribe button here on Facebook. Yes, this is the 100th episode on Facebook. The first live stream here on YouTube. I feel great. Gonna be doing some shirts. Just let me know by October 28th. That is the deadline. I will remind you every week until that time. Wait, change that thought. We'll make it the day before Halloween. Let me know by the day before Halloween. There we go. Day before Halloween, done and done. So if y'all can, do that for me. I greatly appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And I love each and every one of y'all. Thank y'all for making En-Syte the show that it is. We've reached 100 episodes, and I can't wait to see you all on episode 200. I can't wait to see you all again, episode 200, and the episodes in between. So with that being said, hold on. I got to do this right. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. And remember, stay insightful. Peace. Oh, man, I love y'all. Stay insightful.